As you may know, myself and Barry and Adam and Tom went to the gathering at the weekend in a in a field near Swindon, as it was very well advertised. Um, to get together with another sort of 1,500 fellas to worship God. It was an absolutely phenomenal experience. The sort of camaraderie, the brotherhood, the everything that was going on, and a big, big marquee tent. Everyone worshipping, getting on the testimonies, the stories from people that you would think have got it all together, just and hadn't, and they'd found Jesus to help them guide them through. It was just wonderful, completely overwhelming. Unfortunately, as you know, there was a bit of an incident with our Tom's broken ankle. So we missed a bit of the evening session. But as we found out later, 80 men, I believe it was 80, gave their life to Christ, which was just amazing news to hear. We'd been asked that evening to go through, to go up to the front and sort of kneel to recommit, and it wasn't something I was really thinking of doing. But Tom needed a hand to to get up to the stage, and I just felt this overwhelming sense of relief to kneel before God. One of the guys prayed with me, and it was just overwhelming. I may even shed a tear. It was an experience that I've never really felt before. I'm lucky. I was saved some years ago now. Sorry, and it just brought back. It just reaffirmed my faith, and it was just wonderful. That's yeah, wonderful. So yeah, it was, and yeah, we're going to be going back next year. We've got we'll be a bit more switched on with what we need to take, what we need to do, a bit more what to expect, and yeah, thoroughly looking forward to it. So yeah, there you go. Quick update. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Just want to share my experience at the Gathering of Men 2022, or the Gathering, by CVM, and it was kind of like it was amazing. It was amazing, to say the least, and it was an eye opener. You felt the presence of the Lord there as well, and I was quite honored to go with Pastor Barry, Craig, and Adam. And from the moment we started the journey in Darlington and getting to Binley Mega Chicken, and then getting to literally where in Swindon where the event was held, it was kind of like it was we were bonding, we were talking, and getting to know each other a lot better, and getting to the event, and then having to put up the tent. No proper tent before in my life. I don't even know what who invented a tent, or why would someone want to invent a tent, but we had to put it up, and we did put it up eventually, after Craig bailed us out, and then went for the worship. And what was I expecting? I think, okay, it's a gathering, we're going to be praying, we're going to be singing, we're going to be hearing the scriptures, going to be like and things like that, and it was going to be so mundane. But Bitchy came out, and then he started talking, and he started cracking these jokes, and I was like, okay, this is different. And the atmosphere was just so, you could feel that togetherness, and you could feel the presence of the Lord there. Question is, who knew God could be fun? You know what I mean? It was fun. It was, and all the way through, you had the presence of the Lord there. You know what I mean? So, and it wasn't like dead serious. That yes, but yeah, you had, and then we had Saturday. Saturday was a very great day, and we went out to the fields, and all the men were there, and we decided to have a kick about, play football. And, lo and behold, I was in goal, cheering on the lads, kind of like felt, even there, you felt, I just can't describe the feeling. And I just, had that feeling that I had to be among, I had to participate. There was that, like I said, togetherness, and started playing football. And fortunately, we won the first game, then lost, drew the second. I think we lost the third, or lost one of the games, and then the third or fourth game, broke my ankle saving the ball. But and I think the guys tried their best, coming second place, which if I was there, would have come first. But and then later in the evening, we had the comedy, and then I did did have my picture on the on the pulpit as well, so that was great. You know what I mean? I was gonna appeal not winning the trophy for most injury, but it was just one of those. So yeah, I know it's gone past 2 minutes. I've been struggling all day to say how can I say something for 2 minutes, and I've ended up 3 minutes 17. But yeah, and then hobbled back, broke my ankle, went to the hospital, hobbled back. Even when I was in the hospital, I still felt the presence. I still felt the togetherness. I had Craig by my side all the way through. Got back to the camp, and everyone was there for me and stuff like that. So it was amazing. It was great to feel that so much love from people that you've never met before in your life, and they were also welcoming and so warm. The environment was warm. It was cold, but the environment was warm. The atmosphere, the people, the love there, it's undescribable. And then the next day, Sunday, we're about to leave, and Beachy said, it still feels like people still need to come out and commit themselves to the Lord. And, at that point, I had this overwhelming feelings, that I just had to go out and, rededicate my life to Christ, and, and begin this journey that, me and Pastor Barry have been working together for quite a while now. We're talking about opening this box, we call it, and, it turned from a box into walking into a room, and feeling the heat of the room and things like that. And at that moment, I felt that it was my opportunity to come out and rededicate my life. And yeah, although there are going to be trials and tribulations along the way, but it's just one journey that And I felt me breaking my ankle was kind of like, I don't know, it's a message from above. You know what I mean? Like my mom said, it's God's will. So and normally you break a bone, or you get injured, and you feel disheartened. And for me, I broke a bone, and I still give God, I still praise the Lord. Let Thy will be done. You know what I mean? So I think for me, that's my own experience, and I'm hoping that next year's when we return, we will have more men from our church that will come along, because trust me, it's an experience.